Hi, I'm skipclore, 6-time national champion bodybuilder, here with the Spaniard, Jason Nova.
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Doing good. Doing good. I'm here to, I've been a big fan of Jason, watching him over the internet, and so I thought he was willing to come meet me, and so I was going to take this time to give him a little expert training tips on some body parts and things like that. I can help him. He's a really determined guy, and so I thought I could help him out and use that determination to focus on the right energy to help him improve his physique. How's that?
It's awesome. I need to build the weaknesses. I need to build my shoulders, my chest, and my back. With the right training and right technique, I can build those weaknesses.
Yeah, and so, but I've got a couple questions. You know, a lot of people on the internet wonder, are you for real?
I am for real. I just show a little humor into it, you know, like Arnold, he was humorous and he had a sense of humor, and I just like having a little fun along the way. I mean, I don't want to be boring, you know. So, yeah, I just don't want to be a boring person.
Well, it looks like you put a lot of work into your body.
I put a lot of work into my body, but I still got weaknesses. I gotta build my upper body a little bit. So that's why you're
Well, I've seen you lose a lot of weight. Like you said, you put a lot of work into your body. At the same time, I see a lot of videos, and they look kind of whimsical. They look funny, and sometimes I'm not sure how serious you are about bodybuilding. Why don't you tell me about that?
I am serious about bodybuilding, but I just like having a little, like making it a little entertaining, because a lot of bodybuilding videos are just boring to watch. Nobody wants to watch them. I just want to make it a little, you know, interesting to watch.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, like I like watching your videos. They're definitely very entertaining. I think that a lot of people get confused. Are you a joke? Are you serious? Are you really a bodybuilder, or is this some actor for you?
No, I'm a bodybuilder comedian. I'm trying to do both. It's very difficult to do both, but I'm trying. So the first thing is I just want to get my foot hard in bodybuilding, you know, do a couple shows and then retire and go into comedy, because I think, you know, I can do more.
Okay, you know, that's a good plan. I know that you said you're going to movie thing coming up.
I got a small role in Philly in a little comedy as a wrestler, and it's going to be really simple. I'm going to get paid on this off the board, so I look forward to doing it.
So, you know, but at the same time, you said you're going to do a bodybuilding contest.
Yeah, I'm going to do November, Palm Beach Gardens, and then possibly go down to Hialeah and back down this way.
So let me ask you this. People ask me, how serious are you? Because I'm here to help you. I'm here to help the serious bodybuilder. The internet sensation, the YouTube sensation, the guy who entertains people, the non-boring bodybuilder. You seem to be doing just great at that part of it. If I'm here to teach you about bodybuilding, I don't want to waste my time.
No, you're not going to waste your time, because I'm willing to learn. You know, I just like having a good time once in a while, you know. I just don't want to, you know, like all the bodybuilders, like how we see and all those guys, they just watch your videos and just do the same shit.
I got you. So when I take your time right now and I show you about little things that I see, you're going to do the work, and so these videos I see, are they going to be funny, or are you going to take these tips that I'm showing you?
I'm going to take these tips, yes.
All right. Okay, let me just tell you, as I evaluate your physique, and these are some things I'll show you again. Like I said, I can tell that you put a lot of work. You know, I've seen that you put a lot of weight around. All right. I can also tell you this too, is that you got to get a little bit more focused on certain muscle groups, because it really won't matter how hard you train, how much weight you put, and like I said, you lift a lot of heavy weight. If you don't hit those muscles correctly, it's
they're not going to grow. They're not going to grow.
Well, not only that, they're not going to grow. It's going to create. If you have an imbalance in your body, you're going to keep on doing the same thing. Things are going to become more and more imbalanced.
Yeah.
Okay. So the most obvious thing. Now let's not even talk about your quads or your calves, because those are sickening.
Right? They are sickening.
They're sickening, and you know, I could point out some things maybe a little bit deeper on any type of squatting motion, or control the weight a little bit more on the way down, or pause at the top, those type of things. You know, you can do those things, but regardless, whatever you're doing, they're sickening.
It is sickening. I'm getting bigger, I'm making gains, but I just want to build my weaknesses, like my back and shoulder and body.
Okay, so we don't need to talk about the leg.
Yeah,
right?
the legs are tough.
You know, the biggest weakness that I see, again, when I talk about weakness, someone can have a good body part, and it looks really well, but if it doesn't match the rest of it, then you're going to have a problem, all right? And so when I look at your physique, I see things like your shoulders don't match your chest. You know, those things that you got to get balanced. I think also for the amount of weight that you're lifting, you know, you need to hit your back a little bit more correctly.
Yeah.
All right. So let me tell you exactly what I believe that you need to do. Let's start with the back. All right. You lift a lot of weight, you're jerking a lot of weight around. I don't think your back is getting the work. I think your shoulders, your traps are getting. They're all getting the work. And so the first thing I want you to do is use wrist straps. Okay? A lot of people think, oh, that's not manly, I'm using wrist straps. You know, this isn't about being manly. You can lift a lot of weight, and it doesn't matter how much is in your grip. All that's going to do for a lot of people gives them very strong grip, very strong forearms, big arms, but it misses the back. So when you use those wrist straps, okay, it's going to the weight, the tension is going to go down your back. So remember that. The other thing with your back, any type of row movement that you use, make sure your elbow is staying tight and close, okay, instead of out. Because that puts more tension on that arm, on the shoulders, and things like that. So keep it in tight to your body. All right. So you push a lot of weight with your chest. You're very strong when it comes to your chest, all right?
I'm very strong. It's surprising. A lot of people are surprised how can you do that much weight with your son. You know, I'm very, very strong because I push myself to the limit.
Right. You know, again though, you push yourself to the limit and you push a lot of weight. It's very important to get the chest muscles directly. So what I want you to do is concentrate on a couple things. I want you to change your grip. You have that thumb extended grip. I want you to wrap that thumb around the bar. Okay, and then I want you to put the thrust of your tension in this half, the inner half on both sides, the inner half of the bar when you tighten it. Keep it very relaxed on the outside of your hand. And I want you that to permeate all through your arm so you get it with your chest. Right. Okay, so think about that. Control the weight on the down. When you push it, I notice you're a lot better at that than you were before. You control it on the down and you explode. Alright? The other thing, do that movement again. Okay, I want you to, as you bring it down, I want you to, do a little bit more of this angle being this way as opposed to this way. You do a lot of movement that way, and all that does is create more of this.
Yeah, I feel it right there.
Okay, you want to do it tighter?
I feel it like right there. I feel it right there. I feel it.
Okay, so think about that. The other thing, which is a big weakness for you, okay, is how it all blends in. It's with your shoulder. Okay, now I didn't see a lot of lateral movements with your shoulders. Okay, I want you to really do it, get it nice and tight, and then you get some dumbbell lateral, or you can even use a machine. But it's right here that you want to make sure it lifts it up. You want to have that slightly bent. And the old fashioned saying, and we've all heard it before, is like pouring tea or karate kid. That type of thing. This is pushing up, and that's controlling on the way down.
I feel it.
All right, and you also want to remember, nice wide arc on the way out. Don't cut this movement off short. A nice wide arc on the way down, and you can pull it a nice tight arc on the way down.
I feel it tremendously.
Okay, so a nice wide arc on the way up, nice wide arc on the way out. Just always concentrate. This is completing the muscle, and you build it up, and it's going to balance you out. So as you balance out your chest and your shoulders, there's going to be less trap work, and all of a sudden it's all going to, and it's going to change your physique totally. The other thing too is you carry a lot of body fat. When you do carry body fat, your muscularity isn't as obvious. All right, so dropping a few pounds of lean muscle, watching your diet will make all that muscle you work so hard for come out a lot more. All right.
And I was 210. I lost like 10 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, I'm losing a little bit of fat. I'm trying to drop down probably 170. Look, see how I look from there.
All right. I think again, size is always an illusion. Some of the best bodybuilders, maybe they're not as big as maybe they may look in magazines especially. It's because every muscle is in proportion. It's beautifully blending in
And
together.
Arnold says, like he says in his book, it doesn't matter how much you weigh, the mirror different match how good you look in the mirror. That's the same.
Right, and I want you to remember that. So like I said, I'm taking the time now to help you out on these videos. In the future, I don't want you wearing some little mid-dress shirt like you've been wearing, doing a bench press with this big belly, right?
Yeah, it looks horrible. I don't got the belly. The belly's going down.
All right, well, you work on that. And remember, it's going to just make your physique look better. Don't get caught up in size.
No, size doesn't matter.
Okay.
Cuts and vascular matter.
Right. Okay, so just remember that. And one small point is when you're doing your bicep curls, all right? It's a nice wide arc on the way up, and it's a nice wide arc on the way down. And also keep that elbow tucked in. It's that belly coming out here. I've seen a lot of curls where you're like this.
Yeah, jerking.
So it's in, elbow in tight. Yeah. Okay, nice wide arc on the way up. Control on the way down. And work on your back. You're hitting it directly. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Number one is you don't want this grip anymore for anything. I want you to fully wrap it. And also, I want, as you do the tension, you're holding it. It's going to be in this, the inner half of your hand. Okay? So that's one important thing. And also, we're going to be sort of using wrist wrap for all your pulling movements. Because we can care less how strong your grip is. We don't want your arms and your forearms to pull this way. We want to get your wrap. So when you get home, you're going to use your wrist wrap for all these pulling movements. So your back does the work, not your arms, not your wrists. We don't care about how strong your grip is, all right? So when you're doing this, again, a full, not this type of grip, a full grip. The weight of your hand is on the inside, all right? Put your chin up and explode, and then control all the way down. 1, 2. Another thing is that you have a tendency to put all of this out here.
Yeah.
You want to keep that close to your thigh. And you can move. You can move. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep those elbows close in. Don't let them go out like this. And you're just going to feel it through that. Keep this bar close to your belt buckle. All right? Let's try that. No, longer at the bottom. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Explode up. I want it faster. Good. Keep those elbows. Keep this in. Yep. 1, 2. Okay, sit down for a second. Alright. Now, that's not very much pressure. You lift a lot more weight than you can. And what that's telling me is all that weight you're losing isn't going to your back. You're using straps are overpowered. You're using arms. And that's not very much weight. And you're struggling with it. That tells me that for the first time you're hitting your back. So you can move out all rolling. Keep it in tight. That full grip of wrist straps, your back's going to explode. Okay? And be okay with the fact that you can't do as much as you do. Now you're doing a pop up, you'll get strong. Alright? Yep. Good job. Thank you. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you some things here. Now, like say we do the bench press, one thing is you have this grip. I want you to bring this all around. Okay? And again, the inner part of your palm is where the stress is. The outer part just kind of wraps around. Right? Now, another thing is I want you to really control half the speed going down, but you're not just going slow, you're controlling. And then you explode. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Another thing too is that your elbows are way out wide, incorporating a lot of other muscles to help you push a lot of weight. Okay? Now you have to keep them in tight. They won't be as in tight as with those back exercises that I showed you. But they'll be like a 45 gray, and you want it to be just under your breastbone. Okay? When you come down, not high up on your chest. When you push up, so it's like this. See how those elbows are? Throw it right in your chest, alright? So you jump in there, and you see you do all of that. All in your chest. All you're thinking about is your chest. You're not just moving the weight. I know you push a lot of weight, but I want your chest to feel. Feel it. Okay. Got down. Okay. So we're just come over here. So we're just doing this with 95 pounds, and in the videos you're just pumping out 225 or how much are you doing? 320 like it's nothing. And right now you're struggling on 95. And the reason why is that 325 that you're pushing.
Working out the body part.
Exactly. Other body parts, especially that chest, shoulders, you know, they're moving it, and now you're going to concentrate, even though if you have to go down on the weight a little bit, at least that chest is going to get developed properly. It's all going to blend in properly, because on chest day, you're hitting chest. All right? Sound good?
Yep.
All right. So now what we talked about is hitting your shoulders, that small muscle directly. You're getting a lot of indirect shoulder tension, shoulders, and the tips that I've already given you, it's going to take off that indirect work. So when it's time to work your back, you're only working your back. When it's time to work your chest, you're only working your chest. All right? shoulders, they're thick, but they're not formed right. Okay. Now, when you do hit your back correctly, and you do hit your chest correctly, and then your traps, which are over the counter now, those will blend in. They're getting too much work. Okay. Then all of a sudden your shoulders just automatically look better. As everything blends together. All right. At the same time, we're going to make sure that you get those that shoulder correctly. So the way that I want you to do that is, so we're going to come down here some really lightweight. I want you can bend your knees. Now, a lot of guys, they get all caught up in their, that performance. So you can use a little bit of movement. Okay? We're concentrating on, one muscle out there. So you want to go nice and wide. It's like 100%. Same thing with control all the way down, nice and wide, and you go up. Remember, you're trying to get that small muscle. So and when you hit that muscle correctly, it's not like your chest, it's not like your back or your legs feel a pump. It's such a small muscle group, your shoulders, right? Whether that is the front, the side, or the rear delts, it's like a searing type of pain. That's when you know you get it's a searing muscle pain rather than a pump. So that's when you know you've done right. Okay? So let's try that. And then you just okay. Again, you need to really lighten up on this. Okay, so much tension with everything you do is why your traps overpower your body. Because everything you incorporate in your traps, you gotta loosen up. Loosen up. Get loose with everything. Get loose with everything. Okay? Nice and wide, nice wide arc, and then wide arc on the way down. Alright? Like you're pouring cheese. And I also want you to make sure you're just focusing on that. Okay? Nice and wide. Now bend your knees, get a little movement. Nice and wide. You want to lead with your elbows on the top up here. Okay. Good. And that's that burning pain, that same pain, like you said. I just want you to, this is the top movement. If you're leading with your hand or the dumbbell, that's not the top movement. It should be where the elbow's leading. Okay? So nice. Alright? Okay? What I talked about is with your biceps. Okay? First of all, show me your biceps. Alright? Then you got thick arms. Again, when you lose that body fat, you'll start to see some separation. Then you can see your arms' full potential. Right now, it's just thick. It's big, it's thick. You can't really tell. So you want to have a challenge. We're talking about the peaks of your biceps. You really don't know how to keep your bicep bigger or a little bit leaner. Now, there's one thing that you can do for all your bicep exercises, all your bicep movements to add more quality, and it's just one small thing. That you your bicep curls, and this could be whether you're using a barbell or a dumbbell, is actually cut out the movement. Okay? And cut the movement. So what I want you to make sure you do is you do a nice wide arc on the way up, and a nice arc on the way down. Okay? Up and down. Okay? Alright, one other thing too is, I notice like your elbows kind of, okay, you want to keep them up and towards your elbows. So it's just like this, same thing. 1, 2. Okay, control it. Okay, elbows in, nice wide arc on the way up, nice wide arc on the way down. Not cutting off the motion. So go ahead and try that. I want you to do it with power, okay? Like you're really moving some weight. I know you only have 10s, okay? Relax this up here. This is not part of the movement. We don't need more traps, okay? But I want you to really kind of get going. You're really working on biceps. Okay, watch. See this angle? See this angle? I want this angle.
Like that? Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay. There you go. Lighten up, relax those shoulders and work those biceps. One other small thing. When you come down, you see how you're turning it like this? I want you to wait till it gets close to the bottom to turn it. Okay? Because when you keep that tension on it, keep the tension. And then you turn it. Okay? No. Here. Do that again. And now keep it out.
Keep it out, go down.
And now turn it.
Okay.
Now, see, one thing you keep that in tight.
Attention members of staff.
Now turn
If
it.
any keys are found, please return them to the front desk. Attention members of staff. If any keys are found, please return them to the front desk. Thank you.
Come in. Now keep this level in, keep that straight, and then come down, okay? Now, keep that elbow in. Keep that elbow in.
Feel it.
I want this to be straight.
Okay.
Come in, and then keep it down, and then good, got it. Remember this nice wide arc? Good. Now once you start moving, like you're really pushing some weight, keep that over something, don't let it go out. Good. Again, this arm, you're not as quite as coordinated. You like that, come up, keep that tucked in. Tuck in.
Oh, I feel it.
Wait till the bottom. Wait till the bottom.
Okay.
Wait till the bottom.
Gotta get good.
Okay, I'm gonna do this on for you.
Okay. I see it. We're getting in the range. I feel it. It burns me.
But you're still not doing it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do this for you. Okay, so nice wide arc. Still coming down straight, and then turn.
Okay.
With this elbow tucked in. Good. Keep it straight. Straight. Don't go out yet. Good. Straight. Yeah, that's right. Keep it straight. Good. Now, good. Straight. Get it uncoordinated. Very coordinated.
This one, you know.
Work on it. See? Good. Elbow tucked in. Come here. Good. There you go. Now get used to that movement. Nice wide arc, and then get that moving down, then start progressing up the rack. We only got 10 counts here. Alright? Alright, go ahead, set that down. So good work. Jason, you keeping those chips in? We just had about, maybe 4 different exercises. And, maybe there's 7 or 8 type of what maybe small tips. You incorporated into all that passion, all that hard work, all that heavy weight you're lifting.
I'm gradually building up to it.
Well, your physique is just going to change. It's going to be more in balance, and all your work is going to pay off. So you need to remember those things. Watch this video often and check that. And for those of you watching this, go to skipclore.com, skipclore.com. You can see this type of training and videos and audio and a lot more. All right, thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
All right.